Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we have in front of us from Avengers 60 Years of Earth's Mightiest, the Black Widow. And this is a figure I think many of us were waiting for. First of all, let's check the packaging there. You can see, like, I would say her retro hairstyle head on the body. There you can see some artwork of Black Widow looking all angry and all of that. Some renders with a pose, the extra heads, all the things she comes with. She comes with a nice amount of rather small accessories and extra hands, another render. Let's just take the packaging out of the way. And yeah, as you can see, well, this is all you get. This is the first, well, the head that they suggest in the packaging. She came with this head equipped, like attached to the body, you know, on the box. But I don't like this, that this hair piece likes to just fall in front of her eyes, and I think it's a nice face sculpt and face paint to have it all just covered by a strain of hair. So I might do what I think some other people have already done, just like glue this piece of hair like this, and I'll be happy when I do that, because like this it looks like two little Wiener sausages, you know, like hanging from her forehead. So I prefer to have it like this, and then it looks more like I want it to. This is the other one. I don't know if I should call it like the retro kind of 60s style or something like that. Yeah, this tells me I see Black Widow in here. Well, in any of the three heads, of course, and this is the one, in my opinion, the cooler one, and people have been using this one for Scarlet, and for that purpose, actually, let's just see how that goes. We have the first release, the pale Scarlet, Wendy, you know, and if you just oh, okay, you can see the different skin tone on the, okay, this will be a pain with that quiver, and the knives and all of that. If I remove this thing, I think we'll have a, yeah, I think, yeah, I can understand. I like this look for Scarlet, and I'll decide if I'll keep it like that or if I'll leave this head with the Widow. For now, I'll leave it there, and we'll continue this review with this hairstyle, because yeah, we have seen the faces. You decide which one you like yourself better. And yeah, you have, of course, also a couple of gripping hand, like trigger finger hands, because she comes with a couple of firearms or little guns here, which were like some of the first ones with a, if I'm right, with the possibility, with a peg hole, you know, for a tiny blast effect here that you can peg there. These effects are also part of this package, I mean of this release, you know, and you can have her just yeah, gunning down her enemies. She comes with her bracelets here. These are the ones she comes with in the box, just the neutral ones, not shooting, you know. These are the ones with the smoke effect, always good to have, but even if they're always good to have, they land on the bin by me. You have a couple of, you know, these like expressive hands, or like magic hands, but it's a Black Widow. She doesn't have superpowers, as I mean, as far as I know, she's never had superpowers. Maybe she had in some story arc, I don't know. And you have these tiny but cool smoke effects that you can use also, of course, for your G.I. Joe weapons. And she also comes with a couple of fist hands and these like fire effects, you know, like when she's stunning her enemies with this or whatever. I also like to think of these things like a little, you know, in my own specific mind, like some kind of beam weapons, you know, like a kind of lightsaber thing, you know. But it's, of course, if I'm right, not intended like that, but in my head I like to think it like that. Of course, it's you decide how you think of your toys, you know. At the end, these are figures. It's all fantasy, fictive characters. This head sculpt is growing on me actually. And yeah, I think I'll leave this one here, and the other one will stay with that scarlet body. And there you can see the body is just a bunch of black plastic with her golden Black Widow belt. There's your Black Widow logo, and a couple of silver accents there for the neck piece, or the neck of her suit, and for the zipper there is nicely painted, as you can see. Nothing went splotchy, just black, you know. And I think parts of this body we have seen. I think this over part, well no, because we have the butterfly joints now actually, but it looks like the Deadly Origin figure, which was with the white suit. The body, you know, articulation wise, the head can look up that far. I mean, this hair of course will get in the way. If we use this head, of course you get more range. She can look back quite a lot with this ball hinge here. She can look downwards all the way and break her neck and all of that, but it kind of doesn't look that terrible because of the hair that it's hiding it. You have a bit of tilt to the sides and can turn the hair around. Because of the hair, only if you have the arms in a neutral position will you be able to turn it all around. The arms, we have again butterfly joints for the arms. I think it's the first time for a female figure in Marvel Legends. I forgot already if it's true or not, but hey, people were excited about this body mold, but it's not perfect, I'll tell you right away. I mean, it's actually, it has some huge design flaws in my opinion, and we'll get to that. But hey, you get some butterfly action. Still, maybe if you cut the peg inside, if you hit the whole figure and take the arms out, maybe there's also some excess plastic that you can cut, and she will gain full range of that butterfly. But she can do slight, the way things are right now, she can already do some cross action a little bit, but could be more. The cut is deeper than it goes. That the arm moves, you know. She has a bicep cut, she has double jointed pinless arms, nothing new there, but yeah, it's just, yeah, since we started getting those, we all have been happy and hoping that every single female figure comes with double jointed elbows, and they stop at some point releasing single jointed elbows of all the at all the Hasbro lines, you know. One of the gun hands, only this one has a, this one has a vertical swivel. Everything else has horizontal swivels and can turn all the way around, of course. Now, the diaphragm can go backwards decently, forwards just a little bit. It's almost nothing. And it has a bit of tilt to the sides, and you can, of course, it clicks. It feels a bit dangerous, but it clicks, and yeah, you can turn around. And then you have the hinge at the waist, which would be better to have another ball peg in my opinion. Yeah, can crunch backwards nicely, can crunch forward only that far, and that's already the whole range forward. And this is the Black Widow, is not Empress wearing an armor and she has no mobility. Is the freaking Black Widow, who should be one of the most flexible and posable characters in Marvel, I guess. Yeah, at least in the female side. You have Spider-Man, and for the women you have, of course, Spider-Woman and all of that, and Black Widow is somewhere up the list in the people who can bend and twist and have that kind of training. She should have more range than this, and that's sad. It's sad that new body mold, the legs, they have nice range, like kicking up, and that's just a regular ball peg without drop down. It's just how they make the cuts here and where the peg is and all of that. They managed to do that right, but they didn't manage to do this right. That's the next problem. We're talking about Black Widow, and she should be able to do the full splits, definitely. And that's all I get. At least my copy came like this. She doesn't have enough cut there to do a full split. And I mean, again, Black Widow, these people are trained in all kind of contortionism and, well, not all kind, but I mean, she's super agile, right? What happened there? I don't know. She has a thigh cut. Again, she can kick upwards that far. I mean, it starts to go a bit outside, but 90 degrees without, like totally straight, and then you go up and it opens a little bit, but hey, it's okay. So she can do all kind of stuff there. Double jointed pinless knees, which is always welcome. And there she has the whole range. It's just because of the shape of the legs that she cannot kick her own derrière. And you have no boot cut or anything, and you have a feet here. I mean, the feet they have a nice ankle rocker, and they can bend backwards that far and forwards all the way. That's good. What is not good is the clearances here at the hips, and the whole diaphragm and waist mechanism is kind of a waste of talent and possibility. And we're talking about Black Widow. I mean, I want to like this figure. I like the figure. I like the head sculpts. I like the array of accessories, but I think it's not acceptable anymore from a company that is giving us superposable G.I. Joe figures to give us halfway posable superhero figures. Hasbro should take the quality and the effort they put into G.I. Joe to all the other lines. I mean the license and whatever. I think if you're paying to make a figure, to design it, why don't you design it the way you're designing your other lines? I don't know. I'm not an insider. Something is wrong in there, just from my perspective at least, and it could be better, period. And now for size comparisons, there you have your 60th anniversary Black Widow figure next to Monet, Pandora, Sarana, Eclipse, and the Baroness. Next to Maria Hill, Spider-Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, Iron Man, the Silver Centurion, and Quake. And next to Bastille Lachan, Scarlet, the other Black Widow, Tigra, and Psylocke. And that's it for this review. I think this Black Widow does some things great. I mean, the head sculpts are nice. I really like them. But the articulation, to me, is not a proper improvement. I mean, you have a new body, if I'm right, or parts of the body are new, and they still lack in the crunching forward department. The solutions are still not there, in my opinion. The figure looks good. I mean, it's a black suit mostly. I mean, it's black plastic with a couple of paint accents. Some parts of the articulation are great, but the hips, the waist, and the diaphragm are still far from where they should be, in my opinion. Still, I guess many people want this figure and will get her. I mean, I myself, I really like the Black Widow character and the figures and all of that, but it's lacking. That's just the thing, you know. Decide for yourself. I don't know what else to say. It's a cool figure, but lacking in the articulation department, definitely. You cannot convince me otherwise, I guess. So please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.